so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. The internet here is wonky. Don't know why it would not let me just reconnect. So I just ended it, started another one. We left off right before we get over this case. I'm going to have to go back and look at a case in Nevada because I don't have a lot. And I can't find the article at the moment. And then the internet started acting all wonky, and so I just wanted to scratch that. And we are going to go over. Yay, you're back! You're back! I'm back! I'm back, love! I'm back. I like this angle better. So basically, this case is out of Michigan, okay? This happened in Michigan. Now, there was an Amber Alert posted with this case. However, I think a few hours later, it did end up being a canceled Amber Alert. Um, However, there was one issued. And like I said, this case is out. This is new. This happened a few days ago. Just a few days ago, guys. Her name is Winter. It might be a boy or a girl. I'm not sure. It says 2-year-old missing, and it's the kid's name, the little kid's name, 2 years old. His name is Winter Smith. Went missing. It's the I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. 2 years old, July 2nd. Now there is an award out of $25,000. Hey girl, yes. July 5th, there was an update to the case. Now, mind you, with this case, the man was arrested, so we did got a positive sight there. The man was arrested. I'm looking at my notes, so I don't know before I go into the case here. So we do know the FBI was able to come up with. The couple was fighting over money. Money was a big issue. And that came from the federal criminal complaint. So there must have been a complaint made. They were fighting over money. He is being held on no bond. He is facing 8 felony charges, and if you do have information, you are to call 1-800-FBI. Now, what I'm about to tell you is not good. Winter Smith. Yes, you know this case, Pink fan. It's out of Michigan, Lansing, Michigan. So the baby was found in an alley on the east side of Toledo. Winter Cole Smith, baby girl. Thank you. So the baby girl was 2 years old. Her name was Winter, which is such a cool name. I love how they did the Winter with a Y. That's a beautiful, unique name. I've never seen that name before. So when I came across this last night, I was watching Rebel and Tattoo Angel and them. I was letting the hubby have his time. So then I came up here and did some office work. And then I was listening to my peoples, And that's how I found this case, was last night. It's sad and just that this is not that far away from me. Now the gentleman even stole the girlfriend's car. And she had a 2013 white Chevrolet Impala. He had stole his girlfriend's car. Now, the little girl was missing for 3 days. Let's see, these are some of my notes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the case. I do have a really long article we can go look at here. Give me 1 second to pull it up. Because it is a long article. But it's a must-have. So this is the 2-year-old little girl, guys. This is the one article, so let's listen to see what they have to say. Then I'm going to pull up the other one from the CNN. But there's a little girl.
I continue to follow a breaking news story for you this morning. The search for missing Lansing 2-year-old Winter Cole Smith has come to a tragic end. Winter's body was found last night near Coleman A. Young Airport in Detroit just before 7 o'clock last night. According to the FBI,
sad.
Here's a map showing where officers were searching and located Winter's body. Her remains were discovered in an alley and on the city's east side nearly 3 days after her disappearance. Now, behind us right now is video of law enforcement taping off the scene and transitioning the case from a missing child investigation to a homicide investigation.
Prior to authorities in Detroit finding her body, Lansing police were using drones, helicopters, and ground crews to search the area around the Lansing apartment complex where Winter was taken on Sunday night. Now, the mother of this little girl was stabbed multiple times before Winter was allegedly abducted by her mother's ex-boyfriend, Rashad Trice. Following the alleged assault, police say Trice stole a 2013 Chevy Impala that belonged to Winter's mother. That's when an Amber Alert was issued to tell everybody to be on the lookout for Winter. Lansing Police Chief Ellery Sosby says even though the search for Winter has come to a tragic end, this investigation is far from over.
Right now our hearts are with the family of Winter Cole Smith. We saw a community show endless amount of support and assistance in help finding Winter, and now we need the same support and love for the family as they grieve.
Yes.
This is not the outcome anyone had hoped for.
Absolutely
and I
not.
promise law enforcement will see that the family gets the justice that they so deserve.
Now, this time, the suspect in the case, Rashad Trice, has not been charged for anything related to Winter Smith's disappearance or death. However, investigators say that more charges are likely once their investigation is complete. Sharing the same sentiment as Lansing Police Chief Ellery Sosby, FBI Special Agent Devin Kowalski says they will work tirelessly to get justice
sad,
for
you
Winter
guys.
and her family.
This will be a thorough and deliberate crime scene investigation. It will take time to carefully collect evidence.
Okay, babes, that's fine, Miss Pink Fan. We can always go. I can always give you a recap, babes.
Has already been charged in connection to the assault of Winter's mother. He's currently facing 8 felonies and is recovering from his injuries after getting into a crash while fleeing from police on Monday. His charges include assault with intent to murder and criminal sexual conduct, among others. Again, more charges are likely once the investigation is complete. The charges he's already facing were announced prior to the discovery of Winter's body. He is being held without bond, and Trice is expected to be in court for a probable cause hearing on July 13th. Police say if you have any information that will help in the investigation, to give them a call at 1-800-CALL-FBI, or you can submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov.
Wow, can you believe that? He had stabbed the girlfriend numerous times before abducting the baby. That little girl is too damn cute. Well, may she rest in peace, and may she did not suffer. I hope she did not suffer. But what a way to be found. You know, like, this is disgusting that people can do this. Now, there is another one that goes into a little bit better of a more facts to it. Then I have another case. Okay, so this is Michigan. This is another little picture of her. Look how cute, you guys. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So we're just gonna scroll up. Look how beautiful that little girl is. Give me a second, guys. I went ahead and lit a candle for the little girl. a moment of silence. I'm going to grab my robe, and then we're going to do a moment of silence for this little girl. Let's pray for her family. Let's pray for her mommy. I can't imagine what that mom was going through. But I lit a couple candles. We're going to give it a moment of peace for the little girl. May she rest in heaven with all the other little kids that, were taken from us way too soon. And again, this is for Miss Winter. Okay. That is deep, you guys. This little girl was 2 years old, and I wonder, you guys, I just can't imagine what that little girl went through in her last, and then to be found in the worst area in an alley on the east side of Detroit. Detroit is not a very good area by far. Detroit is very, it's not a good, Detroit isn't a good area. So let's listen, see here. So it says here, Winter's death appeared to be strangulation with a pink cell phone charging cord. Oh my God. Whoo, trigger warning. That was a motherfucking trigger. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God, this is sad. Allegations in this case is heart-wrenching, the U.S. Attorney, Mark Attorney Totten, said in a statement. Winter's death appeared to be a strangulation with a pink cell phone charging cord that was recovered with the body. An FBI agent wrote in an affidavit filed with a criminal complaint. The medical examiner's report on the cause is pending. The discovery of the child's body was around 6:50 p.m. Wednesday, followed by days of searching by local, state, and federal law enforcement officials. Winter went missing Sunday after a violent encounter in her mother's home in Lansing around 11:20 p.m. According to officials, the mother had been stabbed twice in self-defense. Twice was stabbed and sexually assaulted her, according to the court documents. The mother filed a police have arrived. Okay, the mother filed. The mother fled, and when it arrived, the 2-year-old was missing. Officials said Twice, that's the guy's last name, 26, had stolen the mother's 2013 Chevrolet Impala. The affidavit said. Trice was spotted and arrested Monday morning on St. Clair Shores, which is an adjustment to Detroit, around 90 miles of East Lansing. Is that wax going all over the place? I'm gonna make sure that wax wasn't going all over the place. Trigger warning. Thank you, Pink Fan. Her dad, too. Yeah, it was her dad. Her own dad killed her. I cannot fucking believe it. Excuse my language, but this is sad. We have another. This is, from the Detroit police. It's 1 minute and 19 seconds.
I am deeply to report that the search for Winter Cole Smith has come to an end. At approximately 6:50 p.m., a federal search team in Detroit located Winter's body near the Coleman A. Young Airport. This investigation partners in in Lansing and Detroit, as well as
Lucian
local
accused of kidnapping Winter on Sunday, July 2nd, and seen. Winter's found on July 5th in Detroit. Absolutely correct, Pink Fan. Thank you for following along. So good, babes.
We can share. We will
Love you,
provide
girl.
as soon as possible, once we know it won't interfere with the investigation moving forward. We have been transparent up to this point, and we will continue to be transparent with the facts of this case as long as it doesn't interfere with the investigation. Right now, our hearts are with the family.
Which is true. They gotta do the investigation and make sure it's not going to impair any of the case, you know.
Help finding Winter, and now we need the same support and love for the family as the grief. This is not the outcome anyone had hoped for. And I promise law enforcement will see that the family gets the justice that they so deserve.
God, I hope so.
Sure, you'll teach her how to drive a car.
Okay, so then it says, no, go back. Why did it do that? So then it says, 6:50 Wednesday, officials said a cell phone data led investigators to the area where Trice had been, the prosecutor's office said. A vigil was to be held in Detroit on Friday for the girl. A vigil was also held on Thursday by an NBC affiliate with the WB of Detroit reported. Trice was being guarded at the hospital. A Lansing police chief said earlier this week he was previously charged on state counts that include assault with intent to murder, home invasion, domestic violence, and other assaults and others for the Sunday assault, police said. So this guy is going down. Contains the timeline. Yes, thank you, Miss Pink Fan. I love you, girl. It was not clear if Trice had an attorney who could speak on his behalf Friday night. There is a mandatory minimum sentence of life in prison if convicted of kidnapping resulting in the death, and it's eligible. So kidnapping and result into death, and is eligible for the death penalty. So in Lansing, Michigan, they must have a death penalty. Because I guess Michigan isn't really, it's a different state, it's a different town. So Michigan has the death penalty, but Ohio don't, which is so fucking weird, right? But then again, you know, Michigan isn't considered Ohio. It's a whole different, that's across the border, you know. I don't think there's anything else. Midnight! Midnight's home. Oh, nope, he's not. He didn't want to come in. He was crying all morning to go outside. Okay, so that was Baby Winter, guys. Pink Fan, have you heard of that? Have you heard this case? Or did I get a new case for us? Because I have been working really hard on some cases. You know, I worked hard last night. I was up here I didn't go downstairs till about 11, almost 10:30, 11 o'clock. Because I was letting the hubby, you know, just get some time in by himself. And when I found this, I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know this was going on. Like, why is it it's never on the news, or we never hear about it, but it's a huge. Yes, I heard this one, but we will look into more. Yes, we will. That is crazy. I want to go to the Cleveland one. I really want to figure out Do I go to the Cleveland website or go to the courthouse to find out the FOIA? How do you? I want to apply for the FOIA report for baby Jalen, the one in Cleveland, the one that was left in a hot car. I would love to do that case to get more when her court date is, because I don't think she had a court date yet. That case was because the Lansing, Michigan one, I wouldn't mind getting a FOIA for that one too. You guys want to see what the man looks like? So this is oh, here's some pictures in Detroit. People out there standing, wanting to know what the hell is going on in their freaking, you know. Yeah, this is what's going on, people. People are so sick. And I'm just like, you could kill your own child is beyond me. It's hot, yeah. Where is my girls at? FOIA. I'm not sure how topic right now. Thanks for the ZG behavior. Hot. I understand. I'll never understand. Never. Me neither, Pink Fan. But I'm just wondering. I'm going to the FOIA stuff, but we can look into it. I'm going to look at my notes to see which case it was, because I think it was the case that's in Cleveland. That's in, she's in the Cuyahoga jail right now. I want to see that one. So let me go look at my notes and see if I have that before we go to the next case. I wanted to show you what he looked like. Once to locate, I think that, I wonder if they paid their $25,000 reward. Trace 26 has been charged with felony assault and attempted murder in the first degree, criminal sexual assault in the first degree, home invasion and other crimes state records show. I was looking for. Aww. Have you heard about that with the gunner's autopsy photos? Yes, Pink Fan. That is sickening that that Zava girl even did that. That was disgusting of her. I can't find what the man looked like, but I don't know where it's at. So we're gonna go with this guy. Let's see here. Yeah, I just think that is completely sickening. And some people are saying that it's not a big deal. You know, that she put it up against a paywall, and then it's not a crime to put up everybody's saying that the autopsy photos were released. They might have been released, but that doesn't give you the right to go and then charge money for those photos and it's just sickening. I just cannot believe she would do that. I could never do that. If I do apply for that FOIA for the case, I'm about to look it up to make sure it's the case that we want to do, what we just talked about. I'm pretty sure it was one of the ones we just went over, but I just want to double check. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything. I wanted to show you guys. Oh, look at this little video. Just watch this, and then we're gonna go into find that case here. What have we got? An ad here.
This is one sandal, and this is her robe that I bought her when she was younger. So it just, I believe in energy and frequency, so it keeps me close to her.
Sharon Ennings is hoping that wherever her granddaughter is right now, her in spirit as the search continues for 2-year-old Winter Cole Smith.
I feel like I'm there with her.
She's been on edge ever since finding out the 2-year-old was kidnapped in Lansing, allegedly at the hands of this man, her mother's ex-boyfriend, Rashad Malik Trice.
We would like to hear more from his parents. We don't know if they're up there. He's not talking to the FBI. He refused to talk.
Prior to Winter's kidnapping, it's alleged that Rashad even stabbed Winter's mother.
When he stabbed her, from what I understand from her sister, she was able to stab him back, right, wound him back, and that's when he grabbed Winter and threatened to harm her, and that's when he left.
Police eventually found him driving a Chevy Impala belonging to Winter's mother. St. Clair Shores police took him into custody after crashing at Little Mac in 10 Mile. However, no sign of the 2-year-old. Sharon is ultimately hoping that Winter is found safe and sound.
I went through
This is sad.
something I've never felt before. I've lost people. I've grown up in Detroit.
Yep, to put them on Patreon behind a paywall and then in a Dropbox. A child's naked autopsy photo.
I can't even.
Nobody should want
Give me what I need. I'll follow.
Oh, drug TV. He was horrifically murdered. Yes, he was. He was horrifically murdered. And then, did you see how Burnt Toast, shout out to Burnt Toast girl? She found a comment that somebody put underneath Little Gannon's picture of his private area.
This happened because, like I said, I don't think violence should be part of his sentence. When news got out that former sports doctor Larry...
We're going to close that one. That one. We're going to keep this case open. So, okay, so this is what happened. So apparently, Burnt Toast, yeah, to put him up against a payroll and to make people pay for them. Like if you had servers that wanted to see such a thing, you should have privately. I don't even know anybody would want to see them. Why would anybody want to see that? And then for one of the comments, Burnt Toast found and screenshotted it. Somebody wrote on the comment that they wrote about his private area, calling it a marshmallow. What the fuck is wrong with that person? Please tell me what is wrong with somebody who could say such a thing. Never in my life have I heard. And why would somebody want to write that on there? Why? You should not want to see those pictures. Nobody should. But again, we do have sick people out here in this world. I have another case here to go over with you guys. We're going to cover a lot today. I'm going to save the Toledo case for a different, probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We might get into it now. Oh my God, that makes me... Yeah. It's under... Actually, I'll show it to you. Hold on. I don't think she's going to strike me, but we'll see. We'll see. But maybe I can show you Pink Fan, her channel. Give a shout out to her because she aced it, you know. Like, I just can't believe the mother. I just cannot believe Zava would do that. Zav girl would do that. I thought Zav girl was better than that, and I was starting to like her. I mean, I didn't like the shit she did with the Kylie Rodney, things like that. I didn't like. I'm kind of sad though. I hope Sharon and Maria are just sleeping and they're not mad at me or anything. Because they're not here. So it makes me wonder what's going on. I can't lose any more people. I can't. I could not lose Miss Sharon. Oh, I would die if I lost Miss Sharon too. I am going to look into getting that for you for the Cleveland case. But let me pull this up real quick for you guys. Well, for you, Miss Sharon. Our Pink fan, because you're the only one that's here. It sucks because I try to be a good, person. Give it a second.
Up to 90% off.
I'm checking the candles. So it is, her channel is, I'm trying to copy it. Come on, stupid ad. She has a picture of burnt toast.
When in reality, it's just bruising her ego.
This is the comment.
So let me show you something else.
I'll go back.
This was the community tab that Zav Girl did. Yeah. Okay. You're on notice. But this is disgusting.
Now, who would write that?
Wants to act like it's no big deal.
Who would write that?
Oh, guys, people are threatening me now. I wonder why. Do I endorse that? No. And I hope nobody in my audience is doing that bullshit. Because I will never be able to stand behind somebody threatening somebody else. But what I suspect is going on is that she's getting heat.
She's getting heat.
People being extremely angry and critical with her. And then she's calling it threatening. When in reality, it's just bruising her ego. So this is, let me show you something else.
Screenshots of Zav.
I screenshotted
and what
it.
she's doing.
Obviously, you can see it's not edited. Okay, it was right after 11 minutes after she posted it. Okay, this is what she says. Hey guys, I want to address what's going on right now with the Gannon autopsy corner video I created. Unfortunately, this seems to be something where people are very divided on how they feel about it, and I'm hearing a lot from both sides. The reality of the situation is that different people feel differently about this. Some people generally think making a video, including the autopsy photos, is bad, and I respect their opinion and feelings. Other people, like myself, think of autopsy photos and the coroner discussing, explaining them as interesting and informative, and are able to view it as a mere science in a mere scientific, detached way. It's just one of those things where it depends on the person. Okay, that comment where they were making a joke about his private part, how was that scientific? How was that detached? It sounded like they were being disgusting. I was going to say another word, but I'll just stick with disgusting. She goes on. I'm not adamantly against taking down the video if people are truly unhappy about it, and I will absolutely consider doing that. But right now it seems that there are a lot of other people who are acting in bad faith, creating lies for fun and excitement in order to pit others against me. So she's already, one, not taking responsibility.
Exactly,
two,
burnt
not
toast.
thinking about the family.
Sharon! Yay,
And
good
three,
morning. Oh my god, I missed you. I thought you were going to come back.
Somebody else's fault.
Go get We're talking about some shit, girl.
What, like, whose channel is this? It's yours.
It's Zav's girl's channel, exactly.
Whose Patreons were they? They were yours. Guess who's responsible for that, Zav girl? That would be you. Again, you can't control what other people are posting on your platforms. But once you discover what they posted, you do have complete control over whether it stays there or not. And why was it that it stayed there long enough for a ton of people to get screenshots of it?
That's right.
That question answered as well. It says, if you've heard the latest rumor that I've been distributing photos of Gannon's genitalia, I assure you I have not, and his genitalia isn't visible in any of the autopsy photos or the autopsy court video. That is a fucking lie. Because there are people who actually went in there to see what was being posted. And guess what? Some of them were blurred, and some of them were not. Sadly.
Wow.
Otherwise, why would your own Patreons be making comments about what it looked like?
Hi. Hey, beautiful ladies. It's great to see you, Miss Sharon. Let me go grab her.
What's what? What do you mean it's difficult? It's your Patreon. You go in there, you see the comment, and you fucking delete it. That's what you do. And
That's
you
what you do.
To knock it off. That's what I would do. Because that would be the right thing to do. Where there are other creators who have the same autopsy photos up right here on YouTube for public viewing on their...
Hold on. Of course, my ugly butt.
Hold on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna drop in her link. That is for Burnt Toast. You guys go check her out. She did a very good job of busting Zav Girl out. So go check out Burnt Toast. We can go back to her video and see what she says, anything else. So Zav Girl nailed it though, but like, our Burnt Toast nailed it. I subbed to her too. I really do like Burnt Toast.
Across them, and they're not being attacked as I am right now. It becomes obvious that some of this hate.
Now this is coming from Zav Girl. She wrote this on her community tab.
Hey Zav Girl, did you think about the whole YouTube drama gets clicks when you were slandering Kylie Rod? I'm not seeing anybody post naked pictures of a dead child. It's like, where are they? Show me the channels that are doing that, and I will come out and say.
Yep. I don't do drama, but this Zav Girl was wrong. Wrong by morally to put him up against the paywall, and then to allow that PP comment. Oh my God, we've missed you, Sharon. Sharon, we have missed you, and we have been waiting for you. I am so glad you are fabulously late, but that's okay, because I've already had to, you've missed the internet issues. Just be glad you missed the internet issues, okay? Knock on wood. Anywho, I'm glad to see you here. But yeah, so I want to listen to this a little bit more. She goes hard
she says,
on her.
I understand some of you have issues with me charging money on my Patreon for the video. If I was charging money for the autopsy files alone, or something like that, I think I'd see your point. But in this case, I spent a lot of time and worked hard putting together a video, lining up the coroner's audio and description along with the appropriate part of the photo she is describing.
While we're listening to this, I'm going to look for that case that I want to do the FOIA on. Maybe Sharon knows how I can file the FOIA, or we could possibly maybe do it on the Michigan case because it's close. Let me see which baby it was.
That is not how that works.
That one's in Nevada.
So right before or right after, I don't know which, she posted this. It was found out, it was released on Twitter that both Natasha Cooper and Zav Girl's Patreon were taken down by Patreon. Because it turns out, Zav Girl, you fucked around and found out. Natasha Cooper, she fucked right on off. Because she was actually doing it so she could make money because she's a slob and doesn't want to get a job.
That was from Ohio.
Because apparently, after the original link was posted and it was rejected or taken down, she kept reposting it over and over and over and over and over and over again because she was trying to get the link to stay on her Patreon account. That leads me to believe that she knew that something was wrong and Patreon was not allowing her to keep it up, and she kept putting it up anyway. So you know what Patreon did? They took your ass down.
Isn't
And
Townsend?
I'm glad that they did. Because anybody, I don't care who you are, you post pictures like that and you have that kind of bullshit happening.
27
No,
day
that is absolutely
old.
against terms of service. It's disgusting. And you know
is
what?
gone.
I hope the family sues the fuck out of you.
While the mother went
100%.
on vacation.
That was just.
Oh, I found it. This is the one I wanted to look up the foyer on. Okay, let me Google. Hold on, guys. Sharon, I hope you're okay, doing okay. Coffee sounds good. Yes, it does. I also have a Diet Dr. Pepper. I wanted to do. Let me find that article here, guys. I cannot believe it, though. I just cannot believe. I'm going to go to Chrome and look it up here. This is the one that I wanted to get the foyer on. Let me see if this is the right one. And this is when her mom went on vacation, I do believe. It's loading. Hold on, guys. Well, Mom was on vacation. And I do believe she's being held in the Cleveland, Ohio. Wasn't even a month old. Cleveland woman accused of murdering 27-day-old son, child's father, and relative arrested. It's loading. It's loading. Okay, so right, FAFO discussing making bank of his kiddos, especially selling autopsy photos. I mean, what the AF? I know, Pink fan, it's disgusting. Welcome back, Sharon. I just can't believe Zav Girl should have knew better, though. She has so many followers. She has so many people that are watching her that she had a lot of subs. How can you just ruin your page like that? Like, how could you ruin your channel by doing such a thing, knowing that it was going to cause a big ruckus? You know? Like, you should have knew better, ma'am. Like, how did you not know that was going to cause problems? Okay, so I'm waiting for this to load. Come on. So this was published July 7th. I don't know if this is the right one. I'm looking, guys. Sharon Pink Fan, how are you doing? We've missed you, girl. We've missed you, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, do you know how to do that? Do for us? Everything just wants to pop up, and this isn't the right. Wait, okay. So, the Cleveland, Ohio, a woman has been accused of murdering after her 27-day-old baby died Tuesday from the head injury. The baby's father and another man were also arrested. Diamond Cladwell, 21, took her unresponsive baby, Deontay D. Harrison, to the Metro Health Medical Center. The child was pronounced dead about 8:20 a.m. According to the court records, Cladwell told authorities she was the only one with the baby overnight. The court records show detectives went to the hospital and the Gladwell's home located at the 3400 block of West 49th Street to investigate. The day following of the incident, the officers of the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner ruled the baby's death as a homicide. The cause of death was subdural hematoma, a condition where the blood clots between the skull and the surface of the brain. Caldwell was charged with murder Thursday in the Cleveland Municipal Court. The two men have been charged as Friday afternoon. So the case, I gotta write this down here. Let's go. I just want to be able to write the names down. So we have, as I'm going to look into this, I'm good. Thanks. Not feeling the best, but all good otherwise. How are you, lovely? I hope it's all good. Yes. Okay, so they were in Cleveland's Municipal Court. I'm going to write this down. Cleveland's court on Thursday. Was a homicide. Last names is there's 3 suspects. And the Gladwell. What do you want? There's none in there.
There's for the tobacco pipe. Alright, you asked me something when I was on the phone with my mom. Hey, here you go.
Hold on, guys. Okay. Hello, how you doing? How we doing? Okay, so the last name in this case is Caldwell. Okay, so because I want to find out. I thought she had court again. And this is a boy. 27-day-old. Hi, Antone. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Okay, anybody know how to do a FOIA? Because I really want to do a FOIA on this. I'd like to get the... let me go back and see if there's anything else. let's see, Cleveland 19 news. I have another, guys. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. You become a friend. You're not a subscriber. I don't like to use the word subscriber. You are a friend. You're a homie. But I want to figure out how I can get a FOIA through the Cleveland court system, municipal court. They're all being held with first-degree murder, homicide on July 5th. He suffered injuries to blunt force trauma. I found it. The Cuyahoga prosecutor's office said the infant had marks on his neck that appeared to be fingernails, bruising on his neck, a black eye, and abrasions. Oh my God. The infant's parents are 21-year-old Diamond. I'm writing this down too. Diamond is the first name. D-I. I lost it. Public defender for Caldwell, Stephanie McNeil, said the document was defective. So she's got a lawyer, and it's a girl. 18-year-old Michael Berry is their cousin. He received a $1 million bond. Okay, Cuyahoga, I'm checking. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. I was getting wax on stuff. Okay, so, yay, we're back. Oh my God. How do I make an FOI request an email on the social media online from check?
A mother arrested just days after her baby
kind of
was
like from
killed.
facts.
Our Harry Boomer is live tonight in Cleveland, and Harry,
it's very hard to hear.
Well, we do. I'm outside the second district police station here on the near west side. It's hard to wrap your head around why anyone would hurt a baby. What could a days-old infant do to cause someone to snap and do the unthinkable? That part of the story is still being investigated, but it is what we know, and some heartfelt reaction to this tragedy.
So sweet, so teeny. Oh my God.
27 days old, to be exact. He didn't even live to be a month old. His mother, Diamond Caldwell, 23 of Cleveland, lived in this house on West 49th Street with him. She was arrested and charged with his murder yesterday. A neighbor who lives across the street remembers when Diamond brought her bouncing baby boy home from the hospital.
I can't tell you what I hear, what I see. Only the happiness when she bring the baby home, when she give him a birth. I call her, she bring him here and there. I was standing there, I go down, she bring it to see him.
On July 4th, there was no celebration in this house. For some yet to be explained reason, a horrible thing happened. The baby was rushed to Metro Health Medical Center in a private vehicle. He died there on July 5th. His death proved as a homicide by blunt force trauma to his head.
I see her, how she holds him, how she pulling him low. She don't let nobody touch him when she have him. Oh God. I'm just so sorry.
Knows the pain of losing a child. Her son died at 16 in 2012. She says he was her everything. This tragedy brings back sad memories for her.
It hurt, really. And like I tell you, I see the baby. It was teeny, beautiful baby.
The infant's father, 22-year-old DeAndre Harrison, and his 18-year-old cousin Michael Berry were also arrested when police went to the house to investigate. More details on that when they become available. Outside the 2nd District Police Station on the west side of Cleveland, I'm Harry Boomer, 19 News.
Okay. Sorry. Alright. LOL, we're Googling it at the same time. Pink fan. Oh my God, I love you, girl. To make a request in writing to the public authority, you should provide assistance to enable you to make a request to them. I know, Sharon, I have no idea. I applied all new to me, but Google is our friend for info. Yes, it is. So you guys, so I would just maybe so go. Well, I don't really want to go, really drive up there, but I could do it online. So I just because it looks like she is being held in the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office. But it does say the infant had marks on his neck that appeared to be fingernails, bruising on his neck, black eye. Oh yeah, I need to write that name down, didn't I? I was gonna write that name down. Diamond is her name. How does she spell it? Diamond is Diamond. Diamond Caldwell. And this is for, is it CUY? Cuyahoga County Jail. I'm sure it's the jail. Or the courthouse. I'll Google it and find out. So we're definitely going to find out that. And shit, disappeared on me. I cannot believe that, you guys. Diamond Caldwell, Cuyahoga. Yes, so Cuyahoga. And then there was 3 other suspects. So she was 23 years old. I'm gonna put 23. Oh my god, can you guys believe how that little old lady feels? I Google it at least once a day. I Google, yes, absolutely. We got to use Google. But it does say no Pacific elements laid out and charging document stating that Mrs. Caldwell is one who actually caused the death of her child, McNeil told the judge. So the public defender for Caldwell, Stephanie McNeil, said the document was defective. Diamond Caldwell claims that she was the only one with the child overnight. So I take that. The $1 million bond, thank you, said judge. The next court hearing, woohoo! You guys, wouldn't that be so cool if we could go? I could take you guys there. Oh my god, this would be so much fun. Sharon, me too, daily. I'm always checking out cases. I'm listening to get as much info as I can. Thank you, Pink Fan and my girls. Thank you. I'd have to have money to go and get. Oh my god, you guys. If I could go to this court hearing, I think my channel would grow so much more. Like to actually bring you guys court stuff. I have Alexa, but it gets on my wick. It gets on your nerves, babe. I know. I couldn't stand having Alexa. No way. Okay, so her next date. So there is the next court hearing. Next court hearing is July 18th. It's set for July 18th. She does have a lawyer. Gladwell does have a public defender. And it's a girl lawyer. And then, so yeah, she's got to be in the Cuyahoga jail. That's the big one. The Cuyahoga one is pretty big. My bad, apologies. Oops. Uh-oh. Oops. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having Alexa and it just being no. And we started pretty early, guys. Me and Sharon has been me and Pink Fan. We have been all over the place, Miss Sharon. So, girl, that was sitting with me, that's been sitting with me because of the little old lady. I'm gonna play it again. Listen to the little old lady, you guys. How devastated this little old lady is. Okay. Then we're gonna go into the other article. Come on. Come on.
During the Make This the Summer sales event. Or shop online at DeaconsChrysler.com. You've gotta make it to Mayfield.
Okay, go ahead and listen quietly.
Just days after her baby was killed. Our Harry Boomer is live tonight in Cleveland. And Harry, do we know how this precious child died?
Well, we do. I'm outside the 2nd District Police Station here on the near west side. It's hard to wrap your head around hurt a baby. What could a days-old infant do to cause someone to snap and do the unthinkable? That part of the story is still being investigated, but here's what we know and some heartfelt reaction to this tragedy.
So sweet, so steady. Oh my God.
27 days old, to be exact. He didn't even live to be a month old. His mother, Diamond, called 23 police, lived in this house on West 49th Street with him. She was arrested and charged with his murder yesterday. A neighbor who lives across the street remembers when Diamond brought her bouncing baby boy home from the hospital.
I can't tell you what I hear, what I see. When she bring the baby home, when she give him a birth, I call her, she here and there. I was standing there, I go down and she bring it to see it.
On July 4th, there was no celebration in this house. For some yet to be explained, the reason a horrible thing happened. The baby was rushed to Metro Health Medical Center in a private vehicle. He died there on July 5th. His death has been ruled as a homicide by blunt force trauma to his head.
I see her, how she hold him, how she put him on. She don't let nobody touch when she have him. Oh God.
Oh God.
Miriam knows the pain of losing a child. Her son died at 16 in 2012. She says he was her everything. This tragedy brings back sad memories for her.
It hurt, really. And like I tell you, I see the baby. It was a teeny, beautiful baby.
The infant's father, 22-year-old DeAndre Harrison, and his 18-year-old cousin Michael Berry were also arrested when police went to the house to investigate. More details on that when they become available. Outside the 2nd District Police Station on the west side of Cleveland, I'm Harry Boomer, 19 News.
Can you guys believe that? That little lady is devastated. Aw, okay, so what am I missing? Where did you go today, Sharon? Anywhere nice? So proud of you. Yes, Miss Sharon, I'm so proud of you. Had a hospital appointment, follow-up CT scan. I had my boob check done. I went and had it done, guys. I said I was going to. So we'll just gotta wait and see. But yeah, I did go and do that successfully. Now I know why girls don't get those. Because let me tell you what, they hurt like a mother trucker. Alright, so let me get my notes together here. We definitely need this piece of paper. I am going to look and see how I can... I'm going to look on the website. Tonight when I get home from working at the gas station, my plan is to come home and work for a little while. But we are definitely going to find out if we can go to the court, or maybe we can get authority to watch the court case, I might need your guys' help. It's good. I had to miss my therapy appointment though because of the funeral and stuff. That's good. I hope all's okay. Have you had any therapy therapy appointments? I had one for Monday, but I had to cancel because of my the funeral and stuff, which she understood very. She understood. She was not mad at all. Um, I have one more to show you guys. So you guys really think I should? Is this the mother? Shut the.
Breaking news on a story we've been covering since Friday afternoon. A baby boy dies. 3 people now charged in his murder, including his parents and second cousin. Tonight, other family members of that little boy, only 27 days old, holding a vigil to remember him. Around 20 people gathering with candles and releasing balloons outside the home where the baby lived on West 49th Street. 19 News hearing from the great-grandfather of little
Happy
DeAndre
birthday!
Hampton, who says there's more to the story. I know my granddaughter. My granddaughter is not a killer. She's not a killer to kill her own child. I want justice. And I know she did not set back without somebody doing something to her for this to happen.
No way.
Infant's parents, 21-year-old Diamond Caldwell and 22-year-old DeAndre Hairston, along with 18-year-old Michael Barry, Hairston's cousin, all in court today.
He's
Each
doing
held
okay.
on a $1 million bond. They'll be back in court in a couple weeks.
We're gonna replay that, but what? I did not think that this was gonna be. Well, damn. That was I had no idea she was gonna be looking so young now. Like, and I didn't think it was a white. I didn't think. I thought this was gonna be. I don't know. I didn't know it was gonna be. I did not know she was. She looks like a young woman who looks lost and it's crazy. It's crazy. I just was expecting, I thought it was going to be like the Mississippi, an African woman doing it, not a white woman doing it. I was pretty shocked about that. I thought it was going to be like another Mississippi, or what was the other one? The Nevada PD one is another one, and then we have Townsend was another one. We got the Winter Smith case out of Lansing, Michigan. Now, I'm going to play this again. Listen to what the father says, the dad. Just let me see if you guys believe this. I don't believe it. I believe she killed him. I believe she couldn't handle being a mother. What do you guys think?
Breaking news on a story we've been covering since Friday afternoon. A baby boy dies. 3 people now charged in his murder, including his parents and second cousin. Tonight, other family members of that little boy, only 27 days old, holding a vigil to remember him. Around 20 people gathering with candles and releasing balloons outside the home where baby lived on West 49th Street. 19 News hearing from the great-grandfather of little DeAndre Hairston, who says there's more to the story. I know my granddaughter. My granddaughter is not a killer. She's not a killer to kill her own child. I want justice. And I know she did not set back without somebody doing something to her for this to happen. The infant's parents, 21-year-old Diamond Caldwell and 22-year-old DeAndre Hairston, along with 18-year-old Michael Barry, Hairston's cousin, all in court today, each held on a $1 million bond. They'll be back in court in a couple weeks.
I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think she's... Thank you, Pink Fan. And back at you, hon. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Happy birthday to you. Oh my god, your last name is Towns, just like the... Are you not related to them, are you? Happy birthday to you. That's just crazy. Your last name is Towns, and one of our